Hey y'all, it's your girl. It's your girl. So I have some sad, but dare I say also kind of exciting news, which is that me and my boyfriend of like 15 months broke up last night, which it feels like I chose myself for sure. It feels like that. And it feels like there are better things ahead. I have nothing but great things to say about him. He has a venture backed startup, which was really cool to get to like watch and experience through him. It's also an incredibly high stress job with like so many people relying on you, and yeah, like he just had so much going on in with that and in other areas of his life that like it was just hard for him to show up for me. And I kind of like finally accepted it, and I really just tried my best to empathize with him. Like, if I had everything that he has going on in his life in my life, how would I be as a girlfriend? And probably wouldn't be the best girlfriend. I probably wouldn't be able to show up for that person. And yeah, so we ended it. Like, we both agreed it was a good ending. Of course, it's still sad, but I do think like my breakup before this breakup was really hard on me. I've spoke about it in some of the videos on here, but the reason it was so hard for me is because I had lost sight of myself. Like, when I got out of that relationship, I like had identified so much with him and so much with being his girlfriend that I didn't really know who I was, and that is what made the breakup so incredibly hard. With this breakup, like, I mean, this partner had been so busy with his startup life that we really had hardly been spending time together. Like, he had just been out of the state for I think 6 weeks. I could be wrong, 5 to 6 weeks. And then we just had South by Southwest, which he was busy basically every single day for. Yeah, so I absolutely have not lost sight of myself. Like, I've basically been living like I don't have a boyfriend for a while now. I also, for 6 months of this relationship, maybe 7 months, I was living in Mexico City. Um, yeah, yeah. So I am feeling good. I'm wondering, will there be a time when it all hits me and I'm just like, "Oh my gosh." But to be honest, I feel like I've been kind of grieving this, and I think both of us kind of knew this was coming because we had had conversations of like, "Hey, something needs to change. Like, I need more time with you or this isn't going to work." And unfortunately, like, he just wasn't able to give me that more time. And I know they say if he wanted to, he would, but at the same time, like, if your basic needs aren't met and like you have all these people relying on you, like, to feed themselves and to feed their families, uh, I mean, I do believe he wanted to show up for me, but like he just couldn't because there was all that. How was he going to focus on this? And he had definitely communicated that to me before, and we had kind of just left it at like, well, let's see where we're at after he fundraises and whatnot. But yeah, I just kind of had this realization like, I'm waiting. I was waiting on a date that I'm waiting on a date that I have no idea when it's going to come. I completely believe in him and I know that at some point, like, his company is going to take off and it's going to be successful. Like, I do believe that, but there's the how long am I willing to wait for it? And it just hit me like it's I'm just not willing to wait anymore. So that's what happened. So yeah, and one thing I will say that like a takeaway from this is, wow, what a great thing it is to just have friends and to talk to friends, especially single friends who are dating, about their experiences, because through talking to a variety of friends about their dating experiences, I I like saw myself in them. I have one friend who's currently dating. Shout out to you, girl. Um, And, she's having a good time and she's meeting great men, which just seeing that, like, she's meeting men who are ready to take a relationship to the next level and who are looking for marriage and kids soon, not tomorrow, but like, they have the capacity to be thinking about that. Those men exist. And talking to another friend of mine, he was talking to me about how his partner, like, really isn't showing up in the way that he would like for her to. But there's a little part of him that's like, well, I don't know if I can meet someone better. And I do think, like, I think everyone dating at some point has thought that same thought, like, what if I give this person up and then I don't find someone else? And when my friend had told me that, I mean, I remember thinking to him, like, you're so great. Of course you can find someone else. Of course there's someone out there who you're not going to feel like you're not going to feel the way that you're feeling with someone else. It is possible. And like, later, I think I just kind of looked inside and I'm like, hey, I think I need to be telling myself, I need to take my own advice. I think we often need to take our own advice. um Absolutely, there was a part of me that was like, well, my now ex is so great and like he has so much potential, like, what if I give up on that? And all these thoughts, like, what if I end it and then tomorrow his company takes off and now he would have had the time for me? um what if I don't find someone who's as sweet and kind and patient as him? But in the end, it's like, you know what, chat gpt ChatGPT's therapy has gotten really good. It gave me some great advice. Um, and yeah, it really just told me, like, when at some point you have to choose yourself, like, just because someone is great and wonderful, like, if you're not happy, you're not happy. If things aren't changing, things aren't changing. People can say things are going to change all they want, but if you're not seeing it, you're not seeing it. And like, at some point, you got to accept that. The question is, when are you going to accept it? Now, or are you going to wait? um ChatGPT even asked me, like, okay, if you wait another 6 months, do you think you'll look back and be like, why did I wait 6 months? Or will you look back and be like, hey, I'm happy I gave it 6 more months? And at this point, I've already given it more months, like, I thought to myself, if I look back, no, I'll be like, damn, I did another 6 months. Yeah. And the conclusion of it all was like, choose yourself. Choose yourself, choose your happiness, choose, trust that you will meet someone that can show up in the way that I'm ready to show up. Um, like, I have a lot to offer, I have a lot to give, and I'm ready to give it. And of course, there's someone out there wanting the same. Well, I know for a fact there is. And yeah, I'm going to find that. So this is for y'all who are maybe recently broken up, or, dating and maybe feeling a little lost, or dating and feeling great. Like, you will get what you want. Don't don't settle for something that isn't working and that isn't getting better. I do not believe in just giving up, but like, if things aren't improving in the way that you need them to improve and you're starting to feel like it's affecting you and it's causing blockages in you, then it's probably time to keep it moving. And as long as you stay grounded in yourself and you keep your relationship with yourself, breakups obviously always kind of stink. Who wants to go through a breakup? I think no one. Um, but I do think that if you keep sight of yourself and you stay grounded and like, you have so much of your own things going on and you're not reliant on your partner, then the breakup is a lot easier. And it, to some extent, feels kind of freaking good. So that's it for me. That's my talk for today. Thank you for being here. Yeah, thanks. And let's go, let's grow, let's keep it moving, y'all. Happy Sunday. Love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe if you connected with this video. Leave a comment, let me know your thoughts. We out.